Hey leaders, welcome to the 4th through 6th grade leader video for June 5th and 6th. It's a hot one out there. Stay cool with Jesus. All right, let's get started. All right, friends, I just wanted to do another quick reminder and a push towards Transform Day Camp, which is coming up. I can't believe it. In less than a month and a half. Oh man, it feels like everything is compressed into such a short time frame, and you can probably hear it in my voice. I'm a little stressed. And so, first things first, it's going to be on July 19th to the 21st, and we need your partnership in prayer. Please be praying. Please be praying for this process. Please be praying that God would show up in this process and giving us the direction that we need, but that he would just be pouring out his spirit towards the resources and towards the clarity and the confidence we need to pull off this camp. So that's the first thing. We need you partnering with us in prayer. And then secondly, if you could also think about and pray about practically partnering with us in pulling off this event. If you can volunteer as a leader at camp in some capacity, please let me know so I can start accumulating those names and getting information out to you about what that's going to look like and what you're going to need to commit to. So those are two ways that you can partner with us in helping put on camp this year, and your partnership is essential. All right, let's jump ahead to what's coming up this weekend. All right, so going into June and July throughout the summer, the Loop Show doesn't have any new content being released. And so we're going to be using some of the best of videos that they have produced from previous series. And so this week's lesson is going to be from a series that we did back in August of 2020. And the name of this lesson is called Shiny Respect. And it's from the series on shining your light for Jesus, on evangelism and how we can be bright lights for Jesus in our world. And as many of us know, this is a command that comes from Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew 5:16. Jesus says this. He says, "Let your good deeds shine for all to see, so that everyone will praise your heavenly Father." And so there's lots of ways that we can shine and let our good deeds show. But for this week, we are going to focus on the topic of how we can let Jesus' light shine through us through the way that we respect authority, the authority that God has placed in our life. And so that's going to be the highlight and the focus. We're going to look at how kids naturally have a lot of authority figures in their life, and how this is an area where they can grow in shining Jesus' light into the world by the way that not just they respond to authority, but the way that they use whatever authority that God has given them as well. And so that will translate into our small group activity, which I'm about to cover in just a second. So for this topic this weekend, one of the ways that God places authority over our lives is through implementing people and rules that are in place to help us and guide us towards what is good and right. And so for your activity this week, we're going to do the same activity that they did in the Loop Show video with the Guess My Rules challenge. And so each of you guys will get a deck of cards at your table. Make sure to watch that segment of the Loop Show to give you guys an idea of how practically that's going to play out in your group time. And there's also instructions in the email that kind of give you some ideas on what rules that you could use and what are some of the different varying ways that you could challenge kids with those rules. And don't worry, you won't have to eat nasty cupcakes if you don't guess the rules or the kids don't guess the rules. So that's the activity. I would encourage you guys this week to start with the small group leader guide and then use the activity as a supplement at the end, because it's just not a activity, I think, that facilitates a transition into discussion really well. So end with the activity and use that in that way. All right, I will see you guys this weekend, and I'm excited to lead as we point kids to Jesus, as we always do. All right, see you. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys on Saturday or Sunday. Bye.